Hi guys, okay, so a quick video today, and I want to talk to you about perceptions of beauty and how you feel about yourself. So I grew up on television. I was 11 when I started working on TV, and I was skinny, gawky, big forehead, big goggle eyes, gappy teeth, pasty, pale, frizzy hair. Not much has changed. And I was so awkward, and I went through all of my teenage years on television, and it made me really self-conscious. And I've openly spoken about how bad my perception of myself was growing up. When I was a teenager, I just disliked everything about myself. Everything. There wasn't a thing that I could go, oh, I really like that about myself. I couldn't bear to look at myself. And it's very interesting now, being 32 and looking back on all the sort of perceptions of beauty and how we're supposed to look, and this massive amount of pressure that is put on people, particularly women, but even more so men these days. You know, men are now having the same body image issues that women have always stereotypically had. And it's interesting now for me to look back, you know, having that bit of time and going, actually, we're force fed what our perception of beauty should be. When I was growing up, we had glamour models and Pamela Anderson, and it was big boobs and thin, pencil thin eyebrows and white teeth and tan. And I grew up going, well, I'm dark and like I've got these big, you know, bushy eyebrows, and I'm skinny and I don't have big boobs, so to me that was, well, I'm revolting. And now the flip is happening, so it's like big bums and big boobs and curves and still the tan probably, but maybe pale as well, I don't know. But bushy eyebrows are now in, and what that tells me is that we're just being spoon-fed it, and that always going to be a pocket of the society that just feels horrendous about how they look. And maybe it probably is an age thing, but I look at stuff now and I realise it isn't important. And some of you will look at me and go, well, you're pretty. What the fuck do you know? I don't think I'm ugly, so I'm comfortable talking about it. But it's taken me a while to live into my own face. You know, there was years ago when I looked at my big forehead that actually I really like now, and I couldn't bear it. I was mortified. I got called like slaphead and moonhead, and I couldn't bear it. I thought I was disgusting. And now I don't. My bigger eyebrows, now are one of my best features. And it's weird, isn't it, that we sort of change that perception. But I'm telling you, you're wasting your time worrying about this. How you are is how you're supposed to be. Just be your best version. There's nothing more you can do. You've been given what you've been given genetically. And you know what the crazy thing is? You'll probably be the next thing that's in vogue, in fashion, next year. Suddenly your look will be the one that's in. Just be you. Stop waiting to try and fit in with everybody else, because it's wasteful. It's wasting your time and it's pointless. Just eat healthy, you know, move your body, be as healthy as you can. You know, be fun with makeup and hair and whatever else and tan. And that's fun as long as you take it for what it is and you don't need it. If you can take off your makeup and feel okay with yourself, that's all right. That's it. You know, for goodness sake, I take my makeup off, and of course there'll still be those insecurities where I'll go, oh, I'd prefer to put a little bit of makeup on that. But I'm now at a place where I go, but actually I'm all right. I'm pretty good without it. And I'm far from perfect. Far from perfect. I've got stretch marks and wobbly bits and blackheads on my face and spots. And, you know, it's just life. We're human beings. We're not supposed to be perfect. And just because you get force-fed this airbrush bullshit and filtering the hell out of everything, we've forgotten what people look like. We don't look filtered. We don't look like we've got these big eyes with the shine on them and have some kind of weird flower-headed thing across our heads. That's not what we look like. We're not sepia. All right? We weren't made black and white and sepia. We've got, you know, dark patches and yellow patches and red spots. That's what we look like. Get over it. The sooner we start embracing that, the better, because it's putting pressure on all of us and we're feeling shit about it and it's not good enough. So let's start being serious about this. It isn't important. Be fun with it. Enjoy it. But don't take it so seriously that it ruins your life, because it's not what's important. Okay? And you are perfect. just how you are. All of those bumps and lumps and red bits and dark circles in your eyes. That's it. That's life. That's human. That's humans. That's what we look like. End of story. Mic drop.